And it's funny too, because even the needle was like moving in myself on silverback. Like my best snatch was 255, and I hit that in like 2021, like just while I was peaking for
Yeah.
things to reopen and go compete again. And then couldn't come close to it. Like could barely crack 225 after I burnt out. And then in December 2024, I snatched 260 with
Let's go.
Eric and Jake. And I was like, oh my God, it's back. And then in competition in April, I was at a comp and we had 5 minutes to hit a 1 rep max snatch. And it was like just super competitive because I was going against the guy who also hit 260 in December. So we were both like
Okay.
tied and arguably the best snatchers in Kamloops and going head to head in this competition. And so I opened at 225. It was like such a rocky, like, I don't know. And then I thought he opened at 225, but he told me he turned 15-pound plates inside so I couldn't see the numbers. And he opened at
Oh,
235. So he got a leg up on me. And then he went 245. I didn't like my snatch at 245, but I knew that if I wanted to hang with him, I was going to have to hit 245 to keep going. 5 minutes is a super small window to be
mhm.
able to do this. And so I hit 245, and finally my body's like turned on and moving properly. Even in there's like a warm up pit
I
before
was
you go
gonna
out
ask,
there.
do you warm up before?
Yeah, and like nothing was firing properly. I had like a crappy hotel sleep. Like I was
Mm.
just not in great competitive shape. And I was like, come on, buddy, let's go. It's like the Millennium Falcon just taking forever. You got to like
Oh yeah,
bang the circuit
bang
boards.
it a
And
bit, refire
yeah,
it.
never told me the odds. And so, yeah, anyways, hit 245. I'm like, oh, there it is. We're in. We're good. And
Found that
so then I
groove.
tossed 255 on. And Eric, who is the like fellow competitor with the snatch, I let him go first on the first lift and the 245, and then 255. He's got it on his bar. I got it on my bar. He does a shoulder check, looks over at me right when he's about to set up, and he turns around. He's like, "Oh, after you." And so now I'm like on the spot. There's like 100 people. They're all like yelling at us. Like the competition environment's on fire. I'm like just pulling and praying at this part. I'm just like, come on, please, 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 please. And it's like over your head, and you don't know if it's going to be magic or tragic. And got it. Okay, sweet, great, we're in. Dump the bar, and then I see him toss. He hits his 255, then he puts 260 on, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going for 265. And so I toss it on the bar, and then he sees it, peels his twos off, and puts the 265 on too. So now it's like,
Neck and
we
neck.
got to do it. And I ran up to the bar, and I'm looking at, there's like a giant clock, and I've
Mhm.
got like 20 seconds left to stick this and like set up and like do the breath and the
Mhm.
ritual and everything like that. And I like shank the bar forward, and there's like a video on Insta. You can see me. I like grab the bar, and then I let go, and I take 3 steps back because I have to like reset because I was in my
Oh,
toes, and I was like, I'm gonna fail the lift if I continue with this. I have to
yeah.
do this properly. I'm getting too excited. And the crowd just starts screaming like, "What are you doing? Are you kidding me?"
10 seconds
Yeah,
left.
totally. The clock's ticking, and then I just like pull and pray, stick it, and you can just see like the look on my face, like total surprise, like, oh my God. And so yeah, it's like 39 years old. Thought I was past my prime.
Mhm.
Thought that it was just like all downhill. Couldn't find my mojo or anything. Started writing my own stuff, and now I'm like putting 10 pounds on a lift that I hadn't PR'd in 4 years. Which,
Pretty amazing at 39.
yeah,
Would you say you're in the best shape of your life now then?
I was thinking about that today, especially with like working with Jeremy now. I'm like, am I in the best shape? Like, where am I at compared to like my perceived like COVID prime? And I think so. I think in terms of like movement mechanics, it's weird because like an aged athlete versus like an athlete in their prime, there's like just like different
Mhm.
capacities that they have. And so like I know me in my COVID prime, the movement wasn't necessarily there, but I was pretty strong and I could definitely like Hail Mary something in a pinch.
Muscle through it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but now that I'm like a bit of an older athlete, I'm like, I got to move properly. I got to really put stock in like movement economy and just making sure that like my body is just effectively moving in the best way
Yeah.
possible as opposed to just